Alright, Mad Dog 2001. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. Video quality sucks for whatever reason. It just something fucked up with the webcam. I might only have like 2 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Basically, as you can tell, I don't even know why I'm wearing the Cardinal hat. I went down to St. Louis a week and a half ago, and I saw Chris Carpenter pitch, and I saw Jaime Garcia pitch, and we took 2 or 3 from the Giants. Now, it was a very fun time being down there in Cardinal Nation, meeting Cardinal fans. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin, so it's, you don't see that very often. But when I come back up, they go on this really horrible not really like a losing streak, but playing very awful baseball. You go from they dropped 2 straight to Milwaukee, they dropped 2 or 3 from Chicago, 3 or 4 from the Nationals, which was total bullshit, by the way, and now they at least dropped 2 or 3 from Houston pending tomorrow, with Suppan going on the hill. So with all that said, we are just in a horrible predicament right now. Well, I think we're like 7 games out of the division and possibly 4 games out of the wild card. This is pathetic. This team was not supposed to be in a position like this, but I can't say I am surprised either by the way that it happened. Part of this is, I think a lot of it falls on Tony Larussa and John Mozalac for some of the moves that they've made the trade deadline, when they traded Ryan Ludwick for Jake Westbrook. I think that really has hurt us, considering the starting pitching was phenomenal for the most part with our top 3 guys, and Suppan was actually filling the 4th role in pretty good. So I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Ludwick was our best hitter with runners in scoring position. I know we had a gluttony of outfielders, but let's face it, John Jay has finally come down to earth and probably would not be starting on any other like playoff contending Major League Baseball club in the outfield, because he doesn't hit for he has no pop whatsoever in his bat. And I mean, another thing I found out today is the Cardinals have the 2nd best batting average in the National League, yet we are like the worst run-producing team, which means we get a lot of hits, but we don't score, and we don't get extra base hits. There's only like 3 guys on the team that have double-digit in home runs, and that's Pujols, Holiday, and Rasmus. That's it. Ludwick would have been that 4th guy, but he's gone. Other than that, a couple high notes of the season. Adam Wainright having a very, very good year. Chris Carpenter, very good year. Jaime Garcia should win Rookie of the Year if he gets his wins. I mean, I think he's got to get 15 wins or 14 wins just to win that award, because the media is just all over Jason Hayward this year. I think Jaime Garcia is definitely the better rookie. I mean, obviously his stats compared to Fernando Valenzuela. So yeah, fuck Hayward and fuck MLB for robbing guys of awards that deserve it. Our defense sucks this year. I mean, it's just Felipe Lopez, first of all, should not be starting every day. Brendan Ryan's been pretty good he had a rough first half. He's been better in the second half. He made a really bonehead play today, but he made up for it later. I mean, our outfield is just slow. I mean, everyone is just slow. Matt Holliday, slow, very below average fielder. Our center fielder, I like Kobe Rasmus, but he hasn't played the full year. So, I mean, it seems like John Jay's been playing center more often. John Jay doesn't have the range that Rasmus has, doesn't have the arm that Rasmus has. And then right field's been by committee with Alan Craig, who shouldn't be starting, by the way. Randy Wynn, who shouldn't even be on a major league team. And I'm surprised Nick Stavinola hasn't been brought up and started in right so far. But now since we got our normal starting lineup back, it's just, our team is just pathetic. We go out there and, you know, besides Pujols and Holiday and Rasmus, I mean, this lineup is just shit. Schumacher has having a bad year. You have Brendan Ryan having a bad year. Third base has been like this revolving door of shitty hitters for the entire year. Though Pedro Feliz has been good for the most part since he's come over, but he's only been with us for like 15 days. I mean, really, only thing that's been good has been the pitching. Oh, Kyle Loesch. If one thing I learned from the Milwaukee Brewers is when Suppan was so bad with them, they dumped him. St. Louis has to do the same thing with Loesch. Loesch is horrible. He should not be starting on this team. He shouldn't even be on this team. He's taking up a major league roster. We have plenty of talent down in the minor league system, and that could be playing right now at the major league level over this piece of shit. I mean, when Adam Ottavino comes off the DL, I mean, he obviously is better than Loesch this year. I mean, there's guys down there. I'd even take Shelby Miller, even though he hasn't started a major league game, and it's probably too soon to call him up. But he'd be a drastic improvement over that shitty Kyle Loesch. And pretty much, I mean, this season's pretty much over. I mean, I've basically have given up. It's like, yeah, sure, we're still in it in the wild card, but it's just like there's too many teams in this race. We're not even winning fucking games, and we can't even beat losing teams. This is pathetic. The entire team needs to get a reality check and really. I mean, the pitching's been phenomenal for the most part, and I feel real bad for Carpenter, Wainright, Garcia, and Westbrook so far, because they have done a damn good job this season. And Wainright especially, sure, he's had a couple bad starts here. I'm not even bad, just off for him. You know, I think out of in this 4-game stretch of him losing, his ERA is at like 4. Now, how many pitchers, winless pitchers, have an ERA of like 4 on the dot or in the high 3s? Think about that shit. None of these guys are getting run supports. We just got shut out by the Astros 2 games in a row. This is like the Astros are like the worst team in the NL Central. I mean, they haven't been playing good since the All-Star break, since they traded Lance Berkman and Roy Oswalt. But I mean, they've been playing decent baseball. But as far, I mean, losing 2 or 3 from the Cubs, losing 2 or 3 from Pittsburgh, 3 or 4 from the Nationals. I mean, this is pathetic. And management needs to wake the fuck up and realize, what are they going to do this season? I mean, forget about this season. What about next year? You have pretty much this entire team coming back, plus you're going to be losing Brad Penny and probably most likely losing I mean, this rotation, it's going to be the same 5 guys, and guys are going to be due up for arbitration. I really don't know who, but you know, you're stuck with Schumacher at second base. You're stuck with Kyle Loesch. I mean, these are guys that probably you could use improvements at. Are they finally going to value the shortstop position and get Brendan Ryan a little bit of help? I mean, I like Brendan Ryan. He's probably like one of my favorite players. I love how he plays defensively and how aggressive he is. But the fact that he should not be starting every day, and I think everyone else knows it. I mean, he really should not be playing every day. I mean, maybe he could be playing every day, but not at short. Sorry about that. But think about it. We have done nothing. I mean, this entire season seems to be a big wash. First, you know, we have Matt Holliday next year. As Pujols, I wouldn't even blame Pujols for wanting to leave if we don't do anything next year, because this team is going in this direction. The Reds are going up like this. The Brewers are probably going to be about the same, and the Astros are moving up. The Pittsburgh Pirates are probably going to be still same level. So and the Cubs will get better. So yeah, this has just been one big clusterfuck after another. I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, there's probably not going to be any big shortstops on the market this year. We should have made that trade and got Dan Uggla over Jake Westbrook, because we could have filled in the void for that number 4 pitcher. I know Tony Larussa and Duncan value pitching, but if you're not scoring runs, you can't win games. That's obviously the problem right now. We have one of the best rotations in baseball, but the fact that we're not like running away with the division is pathetic. I mean, we're not even. First of all, we're out of the division race. I mean, the division's over. We're down 7 games, and Cardinal fans all know we play shitty baseball in September. So it's just pretty much from here on out, we're just gonna play like shit. At least Albert Pujols has a shot for Triple Crown. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get it because, I mean, Votto is just hitting the cover off the ball. Carlos Gonzalez gets 5 hits a night, it seems like. So I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, the Cardinals have to figure this out. Maybe they get hot, but it's just like tonight. I turn on the game, and the lineup is John Jay, Rasmus, Pujols, Holiday, and Yadier Molina is batting 5th. I don't get it. I mean, obviously your number 5 hitter, your power hitter should be Kobe Rasmus. I mean, why is this guy not an RBI position? Obviously, he's not a good base runner. He doesn't steal bases. He shouldn't be at the top of the lineup because he does strike out a lot. He leads the team in strikeouts. So he shouldn't be batting 2nd. He should be batting 5th in an RBI situation. And then your number 2 guy should be, I mean, I like John Jay in the 2-hole. I've always did. And your leadoff hitter probably still should be Skip Schumacher. Also, when Pedro Feliz would bat 6th. It makes sense. This just makes sense. Now, with Wandy Rodriguez on the mound, I understand why you don't have Schumacher in the lineup. But why would you put a lefty-lefty at the top of the list when John Jay and Kobe Rasmus do not even hit lefties well at all? And what's this bullshit about them saying we're gonna not play Rasmus 2 days in a row? Stop fucking babying the guy, okay? I mean, Pujols and Holiday play hurt all the time. Yadier has not missed a game in a month and a half. I think Rasmus can play through the pain. Stop babying this guy. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is he's going to turn into another Rick Ankiel or another Chris Duncan. You know, this great talents that lived up to dog shit. I mean, pretty much. Or he's going to turn in, because Ankiel, we had so high hopes on Ankiel, and they babied the shit out of him, and then he barely played last year. He played like crap. Duncan, another guy they babied, and he played like crap. So and then J.D. Drew was another one. Towards the end of his St. Louis career, he barely got any playing time. I don't understand it. And then we traded him to the Braves. Obviously, we got Adam Wainright in the deal. But the Cardinals have a notorious history for doing shit like this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still a Cardinal fan through and through. I'm just a concerned Cardinal fan. I've called out Larussa time and time again right here on this channel. I think he's one of the greatest managers to manage the game, but I think he's just lost it a little bit. Obviously, some of the shit is just fucking crazy. I don't know. This is Mad Dog 2001. I bet you only 2 minutes of this video is gonna get uploaded anyway, so fuck it.